This is Brief Briefing. Ethereum 2 notches up 66K validators as devs reveal progress for 2021. Analysis of recent deposits to the Ethereum 2 contract addresses reveals the number of individual validators is on the rise. 7 weeks after the launch of Ethereum 2.0 Beacon Chain, 2.25 million ETH has been deposited into the ETH2 contract address, signaling growing confidence in the long-awaited rollout of ETH2. More than 66,360 Beacon Chain validators have been created as part of the Ethereum's transition from proof of work to proof of stake. Data provided by smart contract expert at Dune Analytics suggests that more ETH is now being staked by individual contributors than single addresses with large balances, which had dominated flows to the ETH2 contract throughout December and the first half of January. My takeaway: the combination of proficiencies and cross-pollination leading up to the complete merge is going to be awesome to see. ETH1 devs on user layer optimization and stability, ETH2 devs on sophisticated proof-of-stake consensus. The dollar amount of ETH deposited into the ETH2 contract stands at approximately 3.75 billion, or 2.5% of Ethereum's total market cap, with 4,864 unique depositor addresses contributing to a total amount of ETH stake on the new network. The State of Ethereum 2. In a post titled The State of ETH2, Ethereum founder researcher Danny Ryan recapped progress made in 2020 and pointed a picture of things to come in 2021. Ryan reports that testing is continuing on the newly implemented Beacon Chain, which will serve as the bridge by which ETH1 will communicate with ETH2. He predicts that the first half of the year will be dedicated to research and development of user clients, as upgrade specifications are vetted and refined. Next up is the implementation of shard chains, also known as Phase 1 of the ETH2 rollout, which is expected to take place in the latter half of 2021. The sharding of Ethereum will allow the network load to be spread across 64 chains, increasing its transaction capacity exponentially and thus ability to scale. While inspired by promising development along the road to global adoption, Ryan predicts that even Layer 2 scaling won't enable the current iteration of Ethereum to fully cope with the growing popularity. It is abundantly clear that Ethereum Layer 1 today will not alone provide throughput needed to support the global demand for decentralized applications. Although Ethereum's current Layer 1 coupled with Layer 2 scalability techniques will help massively in the next 12 months, Ethereum will continue to see demand outstrip supply as global adoption continues. Thus far, the Ethereum 2 rollout has been more or less consistent with the roadmap. Introduced by Ethereum mastermind Vitalik Buterin in December 2020. Well, they were kind of late for 2 years. Stakers who made the initial deposits are receiving interest up to 21.6% APR on their amount staked. As the interest rate per total amount staked is based on an inverse logarithmic graph, it decreases with the amount of ETH stakes. Deposits received today will receive an APR of 9.4. What happens to my ETH on Ethereum 2.0? There will be a crossover and Ethereum will remain available on the updated blockchain. This is in thanks to a so-called beacon network, a second layer solution. that will enable the connection between old blockchains and new ones. US President freezes proposed crypto KYC regulations. Joe Biden ordered the halt of all federal regulatory processing, including proposed cryptocurrency regulations by FinCEN. Joe Biden, the newly elected US president, has frozen all federal regulatory processes during his first day at the office. The new order included the controversial crypto KYC regulations proposed by the former Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin. According to the official announcement, Biden wants to ensure that his appointees have enough time to review the pending rules. In a memorandum sent to the heads of executive departments and agencies, Biden ordered to postpone the rules' effective dates for at least 60 days from the 20th of January. The U.S. Treasury Department proposed strict crypto KYC regulations in December last year and asked cryptocurrency exchanges in the country to verify the identity of crypto wallet owners if the transaction exceeds $3,000. Additionally, the authority asked digital exchanges to submit the personal information of wallet owners, including their name, addresses, purpose of transaction, to the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, FinCEN. If the total value of the transaction crosses $10,000, the Treasury Department faced criticism by the crypto community for the proposed rules, as Coinbase termed the Treasury decision as a significant intrusion into the privacy of cryptocurrency owners. Finance magnates reported earlier this month about a letter sent by 8 Congress members in the U.S. to the Treasury Secretary Mnuchin with concerns over the process of FinCEN's proposed crypto rule. The crypto market seems optimistic about a clear regulatory framework under the newly elected President Joe Biden. Biden is planning to appoint Michelle Barr, a former advisory board member of Ripple, as the head of the office of the comptroller of the freaking currency. Nice. As appropriate and consistent with applicable law, and where necessary to continue to review these questions of fact, law, and policy, consider further delaying or publishing for notice and comment proposed rules, further delaying such rules beyond the 60-day period following the 60-day delay in effective date. The official memorandum for the head of executive departments and agencies states. Remember, all synthetics holders, the GrantDAO elections are still happening till the 25th. If you are staking, don't forget to vote. SNX holders will need to have staked within the last fee period snapshot before the start of the election period. Don't forget to vote. Vote for anyone you want. We have everyone. Don't forget to vote for Brief Briefing, though. A vote for Brief Briefing is a vote for an improved channel. Russian court order removes Binance website from regulators' blacklist, brought to you by Cointelegraph. The Binance website has been formally blacklisted in Russia since at least September 2020, but the restriction has not impacted Binance Russia trading. Nice. The website of the world's largest cryptocurrency exchange, Binance, is no longer formally blacklisted in Russia, according to a new court ruling. According to a January 21 report by Russian news agency Kommersant, the Arkhangelsk Regional Court has annulled a previous decision to blacklist the Binance website. In Russia, Gleb Kostrov, Binance's head of operations for Russia and the CIS, confirmed The news of Cointelegraph stating that the court hearing took place on January 20th. The latest court decision reverts a previous ruling made in 2020. In September, Binance announced that its website came on the list of prohibited websites by Russian telecom regulator Roskomnadzor. The regulator blacklisted the website based on a court decision charging the site of disseminating prohibited information. Despite the block, the website has still available in Russia without additional access tools like VPNs. At publishing time, the Binance website still appears on Roskomnadzor's list of prohibited sites, but access is not restricted. Konstarev said that Binance is still waiting for the court documents on the latest decision, which the company expects to receive in the next 2 weeks. After getting a document, we will send notification to remove us from the list, he said. The executive also said that the blacklisting has not impacted Binance's trading volumes in the Russian market. Though the September ban had no impact on our volumes in Russia, for us, it was important to protect our reputation and appeal in this case, Konstarev said. The blacklist reversal comes shortly after Russia officially adopted its major crypto law on digital financial assets on January 1st, 2021. In August 2020, Roskomnadzor banned another major cryptocurrency website in Russia, bestchange.ru. Guggenheim CIO has major bearish warnings for Bitcoin holders. With Bitcoin on the back foot, Guggenheim Partners Chief Investment Officer Scott Minerd has caused another ramp up in bearishness with his recent appearance on CNBC. During the latest episode of Closing Bell, Minerd cautioned the bulls that the world's largest cryptocurrency by market capitalization likely to correct all the way to 20,000, thus fully retracting its record-shattering rally. For those that do not know, do the opposite of whatever CNBC says. This is not investment advice. This is pure entertainment. That is an inside cryptocurrency joke. We're likely to see a full retractment back towards $20,000 levels. What is more, the 61-year-old executive, 61, who oversees roughly $270 billion worth of assets, is convinced that Bitcoin will not reach a new all-time high this year, meaning that 42,000 is a long-term top. I think for the time being, we probably put it on top for Bitcoin for the next year or two. Bitcoin hits a major hurdle. Bitcoin continues its streak of range-bound trading after the bulls lost momentum with a failure to find a footing above a do or die $40,000 level. The bellwether cryptocurrency soared all the way to $42,000 on January 8th. As reported by You Today, a recent Deutsche Bank survey showed that Bitcoin was far more likely to halve in value than double after presumably reaching bubble territory. Even if Bitcoin were to retract to 20,000 in December 2017 high, it would still be up 433% from its March 2020 low. Sweden is working with DLT for its CBDC proof of concept. Sweden's central bank deputy governor recently updated the public on the country's CBDC exploration. Central bank digital currencies, or CBDCs, were the talk of the town for many in cryptocurrency and banking in 2020, with Sweden's prospective e-krona one of the frontrunners. Sweden's central bank, Sveriges Riksbank, is investing distributed ledger technology, or DLTs, for its CBDC proof of concept. The bank's deputy governor confirmed today. The technology we use is the DLT called Corda. Cecilia Stringley, the deputy governor of Sweden's central bank, said Wednesday during a CFC St. Moritz conference panel. She did, however, decline to turn the announcement into a full-born advertisement for Corda. The reason we use Corda is not that we necessarily think that Corda is the best. We don't think it's the best. An optimal choice for an eventual future e-krona. But when we did our procurement process, the proposal from Accenture based on Corda we found was the one that fitted our criteria best. The risk bank teamed up with blockchain consultant outfit Accenture in late 2019 for its CBDC inverse. The bank has put a slightly more than 12 months of work on its e-krona proof of concept, Skinley noted. The nation has been working on a CBDC for years already. Last year yielded a number of headlines on Sweden's e-krona development. Back in December 2020, the country's leaders began evaluating the ramifications around introducing a CBDC. Skinley, however, clarified that the country has not yet confirmed its decision to issue CBDCs. Let us know, what do you think of Sweden's new CBDC? Did the Americans get saved, or will there be new regulations in 60 days? Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment below. Have a good one.